I want somebody to understand that this race called life, it ain't a 100-yard dash. It's a marathon. And there are those who look at it and they said, I can't, that's too long. I can't deal with that. It's gonna wear me down. They see the obstacles in the road. They see the hurdles that have to be gone across, and they choose to withdraw from the race. That's when your pants are sagging. That's when the mind has lost hope. Amen. And you withdraw from the race. Look at it. I want you to see three things. If you're taking notes, I want you to pay attention to verse 1. Number one, in order to strengthen your hope, repeat after me, consider them. Say it again, consider them. Say it again, consider them. We're in the arena. Picture the stadium. We are in the arena. The grandstand is packed with spectators. And each one of the spectators are those who have already run and overcome the race. They've been there. They know what we are going through. They are cheering and pulling for you. Consider them before you decide to get out of the race. Look at verse 1. We are surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses. Can you believe Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob is looking? They're saying, stay in the race. I know it's tough. Consider them before you get out. Moses and Elijah and Elisha and all of the prophets, the women who had tough times, Rahab, Sarah, Hannah, Mary, Martha, consider them. They've been here. We're not the first people to get on the track. And although it was tough to run, trials, tests, tribulation, setbacks, loss of friends, sometimes lonely, the track has been run before and they finish. Consider them. But then how about somebody's mother? Somebody's father is sitting in this stadium. They are sitting in the arena and they are shouting, come on. Don't give up. Get back in the race. Guard your loins. Pull your pants up. Pull the pants up in your mind. Have some hope. Consider them. Mama, daddy, grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle, those that sacrifice for you. Those that work 2 jobs, sometimes to see to it that you had enough to eat. That when you were wearing stylish clothes, they were keeping on the same stuff. Year in and year out. Did any of you sometimes be ashamed when you saw your parents was wearing out-of-date clothes? They could have went down and got some Stetsons. And they could have got some Johnson and Murphys. And they could have paid for some tailor-made suits. But in order to keep me and you going, they went without. Consider the sacrifices that have been made by those who are going on now before us, and they are spectators pulling for you, praying for you, encouraging you. Come on, get it. Still in verse 1. After you consider them, the witnesses, verse 1 says, let us lay aside way. Consider us.
Yes, Lord.
Let us lay aside every weight. Look at the verse. Sins are harmful, and there are weights that need to be laid aside. Negative thinking, lay it aside. Don't say I can't.
That's right. That's right.
Be like the little, was that the little train that said, yes I can. Yes I can. Yes I can. Think I can. Help me now. Think I can. Yeah, know I can. But keep chugging. It ain't the speed. It's just the constancy and the consistency. The wheels get dry all of them. Keep going. Lay aside every weight. Sometimes you can be content with things as they are. Lay it aside. There's no room for being apathetic. Lay aside the weight of impatience. Don't get impatient. It ain't gonna end till it ends. It ain't over till the race may be long and winding. And there are many things that can discourage and dismay. Consider us. You were not trapped in the race. Somebody say, I'm not trapped. Look at the verse. You're not trapped. The verse says that the race is set before us. Do you see that? It's in verse 1. Lay aside the weight that's so easy to beset us. Let us run the race that is set before us. You see it. You didn't get tricked. It's before us. Consider us. It means the race that is set before us, it means that it's of a voluntary nature. God urges every one of his children to enter the race, but he doesn't force us. You don't have to be in the race, but he urges us to get in there. Down in verse 7, which I won't get to, but I want you to see it, it talks about God chastens his children. Do you see that? It means that God disciplines. It's tough love. Sometimes God allows us, if I look at that verse, to go through the stuff. Come on now, pay attention. And apply it to yourself. Why am I going through this? Could it be that God is punishing us so that we can discipline? Get the discipline. Any parent that does not discipline their child doesn't love them. Looking unto Jesus, are your eyes aimed? Is your focus fixed? I'm talking about girding the loins of your mind. Is your look locked on Jesus? If you aim your eye, fix your focus, and lock your sights on Jesus, now run. Not because of the prize at the end, not just because of the spectators, but because the vision of Jesus thrills you. Looking at him ought to thrill you alone. Run! Because our minds are filled with his